the verse for this video, but I dey shame from Mother Okpebholo Ogasa. Your Excellency, sir, how you take enter that governor house? Me, I don't understand, because in as much as I don't like Obaseki, but you were not my choice at all. That is why I did not campaign for you. Oga, how you take reach governor house? Me, I don't understand, because nothing when they talk for maths, where they complete, it will pay me say, I swear you go there to go past Obaseki body come out. If not, you for not win that governor election. Like, even though say we don't say you not winner. How dare you talk who will come Bini? I don't know who will come Bini. Of which audacity do you have that? Election never even said, don't they threaten Peter Obi? Make it not come Bini. One shot to Tinubu say, I'm working for you. I'm working for you. Oh, guy, go overtire you. He go overtire yes, and you know, pass 4 years for Edo State. I'm telling you. Because your character, we never see anything you don't do for that Edo State since you enter. Nothing. And so they do flower, and flower, then they do this. You know, finish the flower, and then you enter another work. What a shameful governor. Governor, where enough the fit talk. You not get worse. You not speak nothing. Not gonna let us they miss Obaseki. Even though I said that one now, Ogyoba. That was the more reason I did not want Aswen. If not, Aswen better pass you 1 million times. When you talk of outspoken, when you talk of integrity, when you talk of class, you are very, very classless, Oga. Telling Peter Obi, say he want talk 15 million. 15 million talk to 150,000. Are you okay? Me, I first play this video, make una listen to una governor. Now they shame to get this one as a governor, just in the name of na APC. Now, because of Obaseki, anything can enter there, but not be Obaseki. You know wherever come from Obaseki. I wish Aswen no. I wish Aswen no, if not pass Obaseki come. Okay, if you not enter that place, not be saying that for mouth. Not be you go talk who will come at those states, who know will talk, not be you go talk who will come or who know will come at those states. How dare you say that to Peter Obi? How dare you? The president of all Obidients, are you okay? I will not say those people were there for those states. Most of us, most of them be obedient. A governor is different from president, Governor is different from president. Make una dey take time for this Nigeria. How can I go say defamation of character? Defamation of character. When I respect on ourselves. Do you think we are going to quiet with that we are obedient? Are you okay? Look, don't ever repeat that again. Don't ever say that again. So make Peter Obi not come into state. Who out there? You are you? Who are you? When then you enter governor? Governor when you enter never even 6 months. You don't threaten Peter Obi. So Peter Obi is your worst nightmare. That's why they see Peter Obi. I mean now Tinubu now saying you. Now Tinubu saying something Peter Obi make you not enter those states. Say he must first inform you. Person wey say not get money, that's why he can't enter finish. That's why he can't send. He can't problem can't come Benin. 3 people come die. Which time say happen? Liar. Peter Obi visit to Edo State was very, very peaceful. Nobody, but you are a big liar. Which kind of governor be this one? You don't they lie. The worst of the friends have been like the lie. English not complete for math. Talk better talk. You not complete for your math. Presentation. You not have a presentation. Nothing. You just dead there as a statute. You just be like, look, make no let me call the turtle now. Say we quiet for be now, not me say we blind. We not blind. We know say this man was not qualified to be there as a governor. We know. Me, I know he was not qualified at all. In all ramification, I prefer Dennis. To be the governor, not with this one. When they disgrace us, they go with bad English. Nothing. Not good representation. If you want to talk, I just the shame. I mean, not the shame when you're not governor go to talk. When I try to make it quiet at times, make it not carry that in matter talk to Peter Obi. Make it not try him. Okay? Make it not ever try him again. Are you a governor or a dictator? Oga, one good turn deserve another. One day you go come up with that governor as go ask Obaseki how market. Go ask Obaseki how far. When you trade in politics, you trade with caution, you trade with wisdom. Don't trade the way you are training, so you not go last. You not go last. I'm saying that for man, you not go last. You go carry enemy for east, west, north, and south. Wike was so he was so disappointed. You go know that they call Wike. Because now all Wike they feel they use. Now they stand with Kakaka. Because you know say he go feel use you well because you now I will not go feel use you. So the boy is using you already to attack Peter Obi, to drive him away from Edo State. So they put they use you already, and the same way they call Wike is also using you already to tell Peter Obi make no enter Edo State. Are you people okay? What kind of dictatorship, what kind of life is this? That the candidate cannot have rights. It is only Nigerians they hear this kind of thing. Say a candidate, you not to see Peter Obi finish. But if fear not let you take any of that, your fear let you tell Atiku. Fear go let you tell Atiku make you no enter Edo State. Fear go let you try not to see Peter Obi. I not blame una because the man just quiet. They look una. I not just blame una at all. Now Peter Obi now I blame. Not to see that man finish. I swear. The finish of Peter Obi is just too much. What is all this now? Make all the respect on ourselves for crying out loud. Make all not they let us, they call the show man to give una. Election never even reach. We are still in 2025. Election when they want to 2027. You know they campaign down and say make Obi no enter Edo State. Oh God, that was retrieve it, Retrieve it. This was the more reason I did not campaign for you. I was in your campaign team. I removed myself. Because I said, you know what? You are not qualified. To me, I don't know how to pretend. I said, you not just qualify at all. At all. I swear, qualify pass you 1 million times. That one at the governor will come and you go get proud. We get proud of Obaseki. Now the character of Obaseki now make me hate Obaseki. Now Ogyoba, you want to take yourself to compare Obaseki for speech, for intellectual, for approach. You want to take yourself to compare Obaseki for class. You are very, very classless, Mr. Governor. I'm sorry to say. I know insult you. To be classless, you will tell you. If I say you are classless, then try and improve and be class. It's not an insult. It's an advice. Just look at. I prefer Dennis Dausa. I went on Dennis Dausa. They put for governor. I for prefer. And not be you. You will not the 50%. You if you want to talk, we got the shame. I beg you, ask. No, ever talk with our people. Put it up for your mouth again.
If people like us don't speak in this country, we are heading for a disaster that will consume a lot of people. I can afford to live in Europe here without talking. I can live in any country without stress. But we have a dear nation that is being taken over by people without decorum and character. And when you correct them, when you speak, their cohorts will come and start talking rubbish. Me, I go whip your papa. Whip your papa. And your papa me ain't be meat. I go whip him. So better be careful. I was watching a video of the governor of Edo State, Monday, Okpebholo, threatening His Excellency Peter Obi that he should not come to Edo State and that if anything happens to him, that he will not be held accountable. And that the last time he came, he donated 1.5 million or 15 million, or the usual challenge of pronouncing figures that happened to him, that 2 people died. Our calls to Edo State to ask our contacts there showed that no person died the last time Peter Obi came to Edo State. It is true that Peter Obi came to campaign for his opponent, Barrister Akpata. But that is politics. It doesn't mean that Peter Obi will say in Anambra State that Adams Oshomole should not come to Anambra State, that if anything happens, that's a criminal, that's threat to life. You are threatening his life. And as you think you own Edo State, he also comes from a tribe. He's an Igbo man. And Igbo people can also threaten you that you can't enter their states. And the truth of the matter is that we cannot degenerate to this level of thuggery, of barbaric politics, of primitive Hobbesian politics. I did a video of people changing names of streets in Lagos. Senator Monday Okpebholo and your present-day governor, Obi became governor several years ago before you are becoming governor now. And so, if it is in terms of respect, you should have some respect for him. And he performed excellently well. You are not his mate in any form. Academics, knowledge, wealth, exposure, international recognition. Monday Okpebholo, you are not Obi's mate in any form for you to threaten him. In that same Edo State, if Obi's supporters in Edo State decide to come out en masse to welcome him, you will run into your government house. And what is intoxicating you, young man? Somebody was there before you and he lost, in quotes. How long do you think he will stay there? Why do you people look at politics as a do or die affair? That's why I respect Goodluck Jonathan. That's why I respect him. Why do you think that you can threaten a presidential candidate? It is sickening, it is irresponsible, and it must not continue. And Monday Okpebholo, Your Excellency, let me tell you this. El Rufai tried the same thing. Look at him. He's running after Obi. Look at him. There are some people you don't fight. There are some people you don't threaten. There are some people who have the hand of God upon their lives. You can't just take a microphone and start talking rubbish, threatening him. If a blogger should threaten you like that, won't you arrest him? No simple thing. If a blogger should threaten you like that, won't you arrest him? You will detain him. Why is it that you think that your immunity should turn to insanity? Because you are governor, you can just talk anyhow? This power is very temporary. Very, very temporary. People were there before you. And they've left. And you too will leave. It's unfair, it's uncalled for, and it is below your status. You will only bring insults upon you because these Obi boys, they will come after you, they will drag you like I passed my neighbor generator, according to Aisha Yusuf. Let's take politics in Nigeria beyond this primitive level. These are not the problem. Obi is not your problem. There are no good roads in Edo State. Bandits are terrorizing your nation, your people. Cultists are killing people, and there's poverty, there is hunger, there's unemployment, no water, no electricity. There are better things to think of than threatening Peter Obi. I'm going to do a video concerning Governor Soludo and his antagonism of Peter Obi. There are better things to think of in Nigeria than changing names of streets, telling people to leave one place or the other. Una no get sense, una no get direction. We the elders are angry and sick of the level Nigerian politics has degenerated to from Buhari's time to date. That's why I don't give a damn about you people. I'm Dr. Charles Apoki. I have a webinar coming up. I have properties for sale. I have another YouTube channel, Dr. Charles Apoki Extra. There are podcasts. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. Where are the elders in this country? Where are you people? You people are not talking. Where are the elders in Edo State? Where are the elders in Nigeria? You are not talking. Don't let these people destroy our wonderful country for us.
Hello and welcome. I recently saw the video trending about the Edo State governor threatening Peter Obi not to step foot in Edo State, and that if he eventually steps in Edo State, anything will happen to him, make him take him. That means whatever happens to him, he has himself to blame. Now, I'm shocked as to how people can turn themselves into this type of evil. I'm also amazed that Peter Obi is beginning to reveal the evil in our contemporary politics in Nigeria. How on earth will a country have a sitting governor disenfranchising somebody from visiting a state? I am Magnus Oraka. I don't need any clearance to be in Edo State. I don't need any clearance to be in Sokoto State, so long as I'm a Nigerian. Let me remind the governor of Edo State that Peter Obi was a governor long before he became a governor. Peter Obi is a citizen of this country and has rights of movement to any state. In fact, informing you to be in Edo State is just courtesy. He has no right, he has no compulsion, that's what I'm going to say. He has no compulsion to notify you to be in Edo State. It's out of sheer courtesy that he needs to notify you. Are you telling me that if Peter Obi has a brother that lives in Edo State and wants to be in Edo State, he can't? And because a new sheriff in town, the small English where you hear, what is meaning? Define sheriff. Now, this is what we go through when wrong leaders, when we don't have a proper system that choose leaders for us. It's not your fault. If it were not for the corrupt system like we have in Nigeria today, somebody like Okpebholo, whatever your name is, will not be in a state disgracing the good people of Edo State. Now, Edo people are my brother. Just like I heard VDM apologizing on behalf of Edo people, let me also use this opportunity to apologize on behalf of the great Bendel that we are not like that. Even though we don't like you, we cannot go this low to preventing somebody to come to Edo State or Delta State or the former Bendel. We condemn in its entirety the actions of the Edo State governor. That is not what defines us as a people. We believe in fair competition. We believe in fair ground. We believe in equity, fairness, and justice. Now, this idea that Tinubu and the APC are attacking states that they are sure Peter Obi will win again because they were states that Peter Obi won before. Let me also remind the people, not necessarily the people of Edo State, let me remind the entire Nigeria that come 2027, it's a battle between the people and this corrupt politician. We have to stand one. We have to stand as one. We have to stand firm. Otherwise, they will keep dividing us when they keep sustaining themselves. The governor is just one person, and the people around there, for me, they are rented crowds. So I don't think that is the true intention of the people of Edo State. The other time it was Benue State governor who said that Peter Obi, in fact, we know at least by God's grace, they are revealing their strategy towards 2027. And we, the people, must stand firm. We must stop being divided along this tribal and religious line. It has not benefited anyone. Thank God our brothers from the north are being educated. Thank God some of our brothers from the west are being educated. We from the south and southeast cannot allow people with their selfish interest to dictate our choices for us. I know definitely this is just a gameplay for Tinubu because APC forced you into the people of Edo State. The same for Benue State. But the people will come together. You see that 2027, when are they prepare? You're already boiling 2027. You're already boiling it. You're already boiling the temperature up. And let me tell you that the people will also be ready. We are going to match you fairness for fairness. We are going to match you equity for equity. We are going to match you vote for vote. And we're also going to match you violence for violence. I know complete time, but you know 2 by 2. Nobody's going there to be intimidated. Nobody will go to the polling unit and be intimidated. If you have thugs, we where they go vote will be talk for ourselves. I will make sure that they either do things right in this country or the people will revolt against the government.
There are just two lessons I feel we need to pick from all these kind of things. The moral lesson number one, not moral lesson. The number one thing to pick here is your vote actually counts. In the sense that I'm just saying this to disabuse the minds of people that thinks that their vote doesn't count. Because let's face it, if your vote doesn't count, this kind of governors, not just him and other governors, will not be intimidated by the presence of another politician of an opposite party, right? And considering the fact that they exert influence. Because the end game here is just to make sure that he doesn't become popular, and as such he doesn't get reasonable vote. That is the main essence. Because let's look at it. We're talking about somebody coming into your state to donate to School of Nursing that will prosper and progress your state and your people, right? So why should that be a problem? But at the end of the day, the whole game, just like I say, is to make sure that he doesn't become popular that will get him more votes, right? That is lesson number one. Lesson number two, most importantly, is the fact that, you see, stupidity can only flourish to the level to which it is endorsed by people. That is to say, stupidity can only flourish when it's endorsed and fully supported by the people. At the same time, I want to say that the government, the governor of any particular state, is a reflection of what the people in that place want. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this in regards that if you look at where he's talking about, where he's making these things, despite the fact that it's obvious and very clear that it's just a pure senseless talk, but you can see people cheering him and saying, yeah, yes, it's true. And these same people are indigenous citizens, Nigerians those citizens that desires good governance. So looking at it now, imagine a situation where this person said this person said this thing and he's booed by this crowd, or at the same time they just blatantly told him that this is pure nonsense. I'm telling you, he will end up tendering an apology. But funny enough, that is the Nigerian situation. You just have some few people, give them small change, and they come and they endorse and support stupidity. That is just the situation, and that is why we are what we are today. Let's just face it. But in so doing now, for God's sake, how much can they give you now to endorse this kind of acts or this kind of opinions that will put the whole state future in jeopardy? Let's face it. So seriously, collectively, if we must progress as a society, as a state, as a country, I am telling you, we have to be always aligning to the good aspect and to the reasonable and common sense aspect of life. When you are expecting good governance and good sense of reasoning, it also befalls on you to have that good sense of reasoning and common sense. And that is to say, we must learn to stop endorsing that which is terrible and that which is detestable, seriously. I wonder where you get this kind of people that will still stand and be cheered for what? Kai!
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. We can see the reaction trailing the statement of Senator Monday Okpebholo, the executive governor of Edo State, wherein he stated in a viral video trending online that Mr. Peter Obi is no longer welcome to Edo State, and that if Mr. Peter Obi fails to adhere to this instruction and decides to visit Edo State, he, the governor, won't be held responsible if anything happens to Mr. Peter Obi. In all of this, why candidates from this is this: illiteracy reign when people that don't deserve power are rigged into power. Somebody like Senator Monday Okpebholo has no business becoming a chairman of a local government, let alone becoming the governor of a state. This is what you'll get when you make an illiterate a leader in a state. This man has not delivered his campaign promises to the people of Edo State, but he's busy chasing shadows. Mr. Peter Obi is not your problem, and you or any other person cannot stop him from coming or visiting anywhere he wants to visit in Nigeria. Nigeria belongs to all of us. It does not belong to you people alone. Of course, I'm very certain that this statement does not represent the people of Edo State. We know the governor is just doing it for political kickbacks. Out of the myriad of problems you have in Edo State that you are battling with, it's Mr. Peter Obi's issue that is the most disturbing one that you need to attend to urgently. We know that you are the chief security officer of your state, but you don't have any right whatsoever to stop any Nigerian from visiting Edo State, if not a governor with a misplaced priority, or if not someone that is under a form of control. Tell me, what is Governor Okpebholo's business with Peter Obi? The time for election has not even started yet, and you guys are already getting scared. Mr. Peter Obi is vying for presidency. He's not vying for the seat of the governor of Edo State. So why would you spew this hate against him? Well, we all know that you guys have an agenda against this man, but it's not going to work. You cannot stop him. Kindly drop what you have to say in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.